Hi guys, and welcome to our Getting Started with Web Data Forms tutorial. Um, there's a lot you can do with Web Data Forms. Let's just take a quick look at the features here. So, what you really do is use a drag and drop functionality to create forms. These forms are called data templates, which, can be used to submit data against. Each account comes with multiple users. So all accounts have multiple users, and you can have different permission levels for each user. You can create graphical charts against, the submissions that you get against these forms. And, these charts are automatically generated. You don't actually have to do anything. If you have submissions and you have some inputs in your submissions that can be charted, you will get charts ready to go. The public forms that you create with web data forms are always fully brandable. You can pick a theme, you can put your logo up there, etc., etc. Once you have submissions, you do have the ability of integrating it with a data API, and just using the API to get access to the data. And there's also workflow integration. So if you wanted to automate like a business process or something, you have the option of creating a workflow, assigning a submission to a particular user, and taking action on it. Obviously, as we go through this tutorials, you'll get to know a lot more about these processes, but that was just a quick feature summary. How does the platform work? It's very simple. You create a form, drag and drop, as I said, drag and drop elements into your form, and you can make it quite complex if you want. You have the ability of putting some logic in there, and there's a lot of good templates for your forms. You can assign permissions. You can make the form public or private, etc. Then obviously you get submissions against a form. If it's a public form, you can make it available to anybody, and they will give submit against it. And if it's a private form, all those users that you have allowed access to can submit, can make submissions. Obviously, then you can view the submissions and charts. And like I said, you can manage workflows. You can handle submissions from start to end with workflows. Also, like I said, you have the option of connecting your apps via an API to the Web Data Forms platform. There's a bunch of tutorials that will take you through a lot of these processes, and also this site has some use cases which you can explore by clicking on that button. I highly recommend that you go through a lot of these. There's a lot of useful information on this website, so I encourage you to take a look at it. Anyways, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Get Started for Free button, and it's going to take me to the features and pricing page. You have the option of paying monthly or yearly, and if you just want to try it out, there is a free plan available. You can check the free plan, and without paying anything, you can still get a pretty decent usage out of that plan. And you can go through these features and decide which one is best for you. For me, I'm going to pick the gold plan, and I want to pay yearly. So I'm going to pick that, and then I'm going to click on the Get the Plan button here, which is going to take me to the Web Data Forms application, and it's asking me either to sign in or sign up for a new account. You do have the option of logging in using your Google account or Facebook account, but in my case, I'm going to go and click the sign up button and create a brand new account. As you can see, the sign up is extremely simple. All they're asking for is an email, a first name, last name, and a password. So let me put that in, and get started with this. All right, I'm going to click the sign up button here, which is going to bring me to this screen, and they're asking me to check my email and confirm my email address. So let me go to my email address, and here it is. It's asking me to verify my email. The verification code is here. I'm going to copy it and paste it here and confirm my account. Okay, now that I'm on the form, I'm going to enter my credit card information. And then hit the subscribe button. So once I paid for my purchase, I will be taken to the checkout complete screen, and it's showing me a success message here, and it's telling me that it may take a couple of minutes to activate my services, and it should be all good to go. Anyways, I'm going to click on the dashboard link here, and it'll take us to the main dashboard. Before I go anywhere else, I just want to make sure that whatever I paid has been paid, and I want to just double check the status of my purchase. And for that, I'm going to go to group and plan, and there it is. So it's showing me that I'm currently subscribed to the gold plan. It's giving me a link to access my billing portal, and it's showing me my account history. So, and my status is active, so that means we're good to go. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the dashboard page. That's your main page. Every time you log in, you're probably going to end up on the dashboard page. So let's take a look at the dashboard page. First up, it's showing me we don't have any information entered, so by default it's calling it it's naming the account by my email address. There's a group information button here and a data template button here. Like I mentioned before, data templates are the main building block of everything that happens on the Web Data Forms platform. That's where you create the form, and basically that's what that form in its final form is called a data template, because that's where you get the data in, that's what's used to get the data submissions in. Anyways, right now, let's take a look at the metrics. And like I said, I showed you my, the plans page here. You can get to the plans page by clicking on that button. It's telling me I have the gold plan because that's what I purchased. Anyways, let's take a quick look at the metrics here. It's telling me submissions. Obviously, I don't have any submissions yet. But so it's allowing me 50,000 submissions every month, and obviously there's no submissions right now. 150,000 total submissions I can keep in my account. Again, 0. I haven't created any data templates. I can create 200 data templates in this account. I have access to 60 users. Again, I haven't used any. This is showing me the submission views. It's showing me the number of reports I've generated so far. And this is showing me the data API requests or access that I have, used up so far. Again, everything is at 0 right now because we just created the account. As we progress further, these numbers will change and they will reset every month, because a lot of these are per month. Now this is total for total storage allowed, but most of the other ones are per month. There's a little banner here. It's telling me to create a new data template, and if I had any favorites, if I had favorited any data templates, that will also show up on this page. Okay, so now that we signed up for an account and we paid up and everything, let's get a couple of things out of the way before we do anything else. So the first thing we want to do is change our information. As you can see over here, whichever email you sign up with, it'll show you the email and it'll tell you it's your group. That's the default name, and we want to change it. Assuming that we have a company called Acme Construction, we want to have the proper name show up there. So let's get started on that. First thing we'll need to do is click on the group icon here and then select information, and it's going to bring you to this page which has the setting tab pre-selected. That's a whole bunch of branding information that you can put in here. That's not something that we'll be dealing with right now. We'll come to that in a future tutorial, but for now let's click on the details tab here, which will bring us to this page. So let's change the group name and call it Acme Construction. Let's say we have a website, and then let's put the website in as acmewebsite.com, and then let's enter contact information. Let's enter our address. I'm just going to enter some information here for now. Select the country. And then state. And then let's put a phone number as well. And then update the information. Okay, and then let's also update this information. So now that if we go back to our dashboard page by clicking on that link there, as you can see, that information hasn't quite changed. So you might need to do a refresh. If you just hit the refresh button on your browser, it should change that information. And then the next time you log in, it'll always be the correct information. So if I go back to group information, I can either click here and go to information, or I can click this button and get to the group information page. And then if I go back to details, it's showing me the whatever details I had entered, and they've been saved up. Anyways, one last thing that I will touch on is, if you wanted to change your profile picture, there are some options. So if I click on that and I click on profile, I have the option of, picking another picture. So let's say I wanted to pick, let's pick this one. And now that is my current profile image, and it's also showing up here. And that's going to be my profile image till I change it. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Can I ask you to please consider subscribing to our channel? That way you will always be up to date with the very latest videos that we put out. Thank you all so much. Bye for now.